hay porque es más gringo.
Yo.
They trying to replace me, displace me, kick me out the hood, smile at you, think it's all good, What these gentrifiers don't understand, that we about to mobilize and recover the land. They trying to replace you, displace you, kick you out the hood, smile at you, think it's all good, What these gentrifiers don't understand, that we about to mobilize and recover the land.
Diving deep in the rabbit hole, clutching back with politics stole. Every artist wanna pioneer, but yo, we know there's no soul. From selling out, kick down the door, I'm trying to push and make a route. Kick them out, bring foster kids back home. Tim TZ bringing out these beats, cold. Oh, hot fire, ain't no melting pot, jambalaya. Dousing out that chit chatter.
My name is Leslie Flores and I'm a dancer. We're filming at Hoover Park Recreation Center.
You ain't overheard nothing.
Mi nombre es Liarcy Martinez, and we are filming in Highland Park. We're off of York and Avenue 47. I am a violinist, a teacher, and I also founded a program called the Papachar Arts Collective, which we use art as a way to begin to address our heart wounds.
But you've overstayed your welcome.
My name is Yuriana Velasco. People know me as Yuri. I DJ here in Santana, and I also play jarana, and I play some jarocho, which is a type of music from Veracruz. We are filming on La Calle 4 on 4th Street in Maine in downtown Santana, and this is the downtown area.
No, thank you if you're a gentler.
So just to start with general thoughts on gentrification, I'll be honest, like I would hear people talk about it and I knew that it was a problem, and I had friends that would express it and I could see it happening too. And it wasn't until this project where I really started to really think about gentrification and what it was doing to our community. And it got me really thinking, because I knew, like, I had the neutral stance, like, okay, you know, there's pros and there's cons. But then when I delved into the root of what gentrification was, how it's rooted in racism, taking away the rights of people of color. That's when it started in the 30s, 40s, 50s. When I started doing my research, like, they were denied the right to even buy, property. So the history in itself was really baffling to me. And then when I started to think about how there's certain communities that aren't developed, it's the same thing, because they're being held back. But now that there's cheaper property and we have developers that are now trying to capitalize on that at the expense of removing communities and families that are of low income. They've been here for years. Like, I grew up in this community since I was little, and it's been happening slowly, but now I'm drastically starting to see the changes that are happening, starting from USC area, Jefferson, coming down, and we're just kind of being tied in and forced out. And I didn't see it because it was slowly happening. My first job was at the Village. I was working for Starbucks, and then that was shut down, and now it's a completely different place. And now, coming to this park, it was never this nice. So just little by little, things are really starting to change.
It really does hurt the community. The folks who have been here for years and years are being pushed out. They are not able to pay the rent. The rent keeps going higher, and they are not able to stay here. I I have seen a huge change just in the time that I've been here. A lot of the old businesses that have been here for years are gone. Just walking down the street, you can see how the community is changing. And it's really heartbreaking to see folks being forced to leave and go to new places where they have to start all over again, even though their roots are here.
Gently taking a vacation from gente.
So it makes me really sad to see everything that has changed in Santa Ana. It has displaced a lot of businesses, a lot of Latino businesses. And with that, our gente, the families, las familias, they don't hang out here as much. The businesses are not really catering to them. I mean, not that we don't like shoes or anything, pero it's just a different environment. The people coming here are different too. They're from outside of Santa Ana coming in, and so the business are changing, and it's really sad to see drunk white people like on the corner of 3rd Street and Broadway. You know, and the city would rather, or the developers, whoever is, you know, guilty of this, would rather have that, you know, than have families hanging out on a Sunday, Saturday morning, and listening to music and shopping and spending quality time buying raspados and chicharrones. So it makes me angry, but then it makes me really sad to see everything that's happening.
So we're driving, and to me, gentrification in my community, it's happening in little pockets of spaces. So it's like the new cafes that are happening, the new shops. There's this big CVS that we're gonna drive into right now that used to be a restaurant called Lucy's for years. It was a famous spot. They still have part of it in the back area, but look, they just built the new CVS. So we're gonna come inside. But that's basically what's happening. There's just pockets of spaces that are being renovated. Some places are replacing our communities. Some businesses, some mom and pop shop businesses, because rent is so high that they can't afford, you know, the $800, $900 rent. It's gone up to $1,500. So now they're forced to find another place or maybe work from home. So it's crazy. I'm not seeing it full on right now in this community, but I think we're being caved in, starting from USC area, from downtown. It's starting eventually. If we don't do anything about it, or if we're just kind of waiting to see what's happening, we are probably going to be asked to go too. Who knows?
You don't see as many folks of color walking around, and there's a lot of push out going on. My neighbors left their home. There was 2 families living in the house next to where I live, and they had kids. I remember seeing them playing outside, and one day they were gone. And a couple of months later, the house had been transformed into a rental space. And so that was pretty shocking, because I literally saw the displacement of Latino communities. So not too far from where I live, there's a big empty lot, and it looks like it'd be a really beautiful space to create something out of. And I called because I was just out of curiosity. I think it's for lease now, but it was for sale some years back. So out of curiosity, I called, and somewhere in the millions for this place. And so it's an issue of accessibility, right? Spaces and land, homes, they're not accessible anymore in this area. And friends and I know who grew up here, who are teachers here, they have to move out because they can't afford it. Where do we go?
Let's gentrify, break out my evil eye.
Short-term solutions, I would say we need to support, the señora and the carritos. Keep buying the snacks that she sells or the señores sell. Supporting the few businesses, Latino businesses that are around, just so that they can see where the money is going. Like Latinos, like we spend a lot of money, and we'd rather support our Latino businesses. So that short-term solution would be that.
I think step one, as I'm doing now, is just doing my research, learning and understanding what is gentrification and how it's happening, because it's kind of happening under our noses. Like we don't, I didn't feel the effect of it until now, but it's been a long process. So step one is getting knowledgeable, not being ignorant about the situation. If it's happening, then getting more involved in that sense. Two is maybe not supporting those particular businesses, or just supporting more of our local businesses. That could be another short term.
So I haven't been to downtown Santa Ana maybe 2 years, and I really am very sad, very disheartened. I feel it. I used to come here with my sisters, my mom, on Sunday afternoon, walk around, visit all the little tienditas, and I wondered why it was so empty. So I asked Yuri why it was so empty on a Sunday afternoon, and she told me because of gentrification, because white folks are moving in, white stores are being are replacing the Latino family stores that have been here for many, well, as long as I've been around since I started coming here when I was a little girl. So the short-term, long-term changes. I think there has to be a way for these communities in Highland Park and Santa Ana to continue to hold on to what has historically been theirs, right? The reason Santa Ana was so full of Latinos was this was a place where they felt comfortable. They couldn't go to Irvine. They weren't wanted in Huntington Beach. Santa Ana was the place where they felt at home, where they could have their traditions, have their celebrations. They could come and buy your quinceañera dress. And now they're being displaced from here. So there needs to be a way where we can hold on to the spaces that we've had, that our parents had, that our immigrant families had.
Stomp on them, break it down concrete.
Long-term solution is to push the city to invest in small businesses, in loans to Santaneros, to people from the city who have a business idea, and support them in that sense. Our community deserves to have a downtown where they feel comfortable, where they will not be harassed by outsiders who will not, and these outsiders don't understand our culture sometimes, or they hear somebody blasting banda in their truck and they're probably like, it's so annoying, or why are they doing that? And that's part of who we are, and so I hope the city really looks into investing more money in our community in San Pedro, and we'll see what happens.
I want to see our community thrive, and I want to see other communities thrive, but I want to see our communities thrive in a way that isn't displacing our community. So it's, if it is bringing in developers, how are they working in unison with the community and not just coming in for their own benefit or for the benefit of whoever they're working for? So that would be one big dream that I do think that, you know, a community deserves to be invested in. We should have parks, we should have nice buildings and nice businesses, but how can we collaborate with, you know, with our council members, with the city in ethical ways instead of, you know, other developers coming in and doing it unethically and not giving low-income families opportunities to stay, you know, where they build their communities.
Long-term solutions. A place where younger Latinos can still come and not feel that they're home still, but still feel that they're part of the community.
So roses blossom.
I think it just hurts a lot. It's already hard enough to be an immigrant, to be away from home, from your native country, and you find a little peace of that here.
Thank you both.
I really appreciate you bringing me into this project, Gabriel, because I know that gentrification has affected my community in particular. And yeah, I don't think that I was paying attention to it as much as I should have been. And now that I've been doing more research and just really thinking about where gentrification has been rooted from has really awakened me in terms of like, wow, this is a real issue. I should be more involved in this. So I'm really appreciative that you have brought this to my attention, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the next steps are for me, because now that I am knowledgeable and I can do something, whether it's a short term or, you know, but I'm looking forward to seeing what the next steps are for me in terms of taking actions.
We really have to be conscious of where we spend the money that we have. I have to be more conscious of it too. Because it has a result, right? And the result is displacement of poor people of color, usually people that are trying to make ends meet, immigrant communities that are working hard for their children. They need to have spaces where they can go to. I'm gonna try and be more conscious, right? And I think having dialogue, right, what is happening is important, and sharing also our vulnerabilities and how we feel about what's happening to our friends and our neighbors and family members.
Break down the foundation to get our roots back.
No bloopers. That was good.
Only way is global
Doesn't have to be sad.
annihilation. Because we don't want this violence.
Well,
They
I
trying
like
to
to
replace
walk
me,
out.
displace me,
I
kick
stutter
me out
on
the
it.
hood, out the hood. Smile like you think it's all good, all good. But these gentrifiers don't understand that we about to mobilize and recover the land. They trying to replace you, displace you, kick you out the hood, Smile like you think it's all good, all good. What these gentrifiers don't understand that we about to mobilize and recover the land.
Okay.
Who's that creeping through my window? I guess it's time to go. And they see palm trees and graffiti as a preference. The only thing we see is a higher police presence. All my neighbors know that the block is getting hot. They just built a
What
cafe
was
where my homie got shot. And they laugh and they
was
cheer
it
about the
that-
property they bought. We just scratching and surviving cause that's how we was taught. You got bird scooters flying through, yeah, that's a threat. Hipsters walking all around, yeah, that's a threat. Wonder what would happen if we all rep the set. Getting racial stereotypes as I try to make them sweat. If you see one in the wild, do not engage. One wrong move, and there goes your living wage. All my neighbors know what's up. Hold up, stop the track. I think my rent went up. They trying to replace me, displace me, kick me out the hood, out the hood. Smile at you, think it's all good, all good. What these gentrifiers don't understand, that we about to mobilize and recover the land. They trying to replace you, displace you, kick you out the hood, out the hood. Smile at you, think it's all good, all good. What these gentrifiers don't
I think that's
understand,
it,
that we
right?
about to mobilize and recover the land.
Alright, done.
It's that battle cat music, we down with the movement cause of culture. We can't afford to lose it, no gentrification, take these bellas as my bullets. Going to war with the gentry, I'm a gentleman that broke my right hand, now a dancer right lefty. Now it's time for the second verse. Flow in motion, put them in a hearse and I'll resurrect ya. I wrote this, why? To put your back down, oh my, reclaiming time for my ancestors. Stand tall, Budapest warrior, only one not taken over by Spaniards. Te doy un danta de los viejos, ay, or a breakdown, la raza's coming at ya. Back up, in full force, get out of our towns forever. Can't step on my flow, it's too clever. Just continue the motions, it gets
They trying to
better.
replace me, displace me, kick me out the hood, out the hood. Smile at you, think it's all good, all good. What these gentrifiers don't understand, that we about to mobilize and recover the land. They trying to replace you, displace you, kick you out the hood, out the hood. Smile at you, think it's all good, all good. What these gentrifiers don't understand, that we about to mobilize and recover the land.